What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Hype Zone Gaming. If you're anything like me, you love seeing that platinum trophy pop. You don't always have time to sink 100 hours into a single game just to get it. So today we're counting down the top 10 easiest PS5 Platinums that you can actually be proud of. No clicker spam, no cheap shovelware, no 5-minute trophy stacks. These are all games that are actually worth playing. Polished, fun, and they won't make you want to throw your controller halfway through. Let's jump in. Kicking things off at number 10 is Spider-Man Miles Morales. This game is the perfect example of a short but sweet AAA experience. It's basically a standalone expansion to Spider-Man, the 2018 game, but with a ton of heart, and the Platinum list is super approachable. You just finish the story, clean up the collectibles, and do a New Game Plus run, which is actually fun because you keep all your upgrades. No crazy difficulty requirements, no multiplayer grind, just pure superhero action. You can get this platinum in about 15 to 20 hours, and honestly, it's one of the most satisfying ones to kick off your PS5 library with. Number 9 is The Gardens Between. This game is just chill. It's a puzzle game where you manipulate time to solve dreamlike dioramas between two friends on a nostalgic journey. There's no fail state, no timers, just clever puzzle solving at your own pace. Trophies are mostly story-based with a few collectible requirements, but nothing hidden or annoying. If you follow a guide, you can wrap this up in about 5 to 7 hours, and it's a nice break between bigger action-heavy games. Alright, number 8 might sound silly, but hear me out. Bee Simulator. You get to buzz around as a bee in a surprisingly big open world, doing missions, pollinating flowers, even fighting wasps. The game has a surprising amount of charm, and because it's designed for a younger audience, the difficulty is super forgiving. Most trophies unlock just by playing through the story and completing side activities. It's light, breezy, and you can platinum it in under 10 hours without feeling like you're grinding. At number 7, we've got Cult of the Lamb. This one is such a unique game. It's part roguelike dungeon crawler, part base building simulator, and I guess part cult management sim. The tone is hilarious, the art style is adorable, and even if you're not great at roguelikes, you can lower the difficulty and still get everything done. The only small grindy part is recruiting and leveling followers, but it's nowhere near as punishing as other games in the genre. You're looking at around 10 to 15 hours for the platinum, and it's a blast the entire way through. Number 6 is Deliver Us the Moon. This is a narrative-driven sci-fi game where you're humanity's last hope. You travel to a lunar base to restore power to Earth. The game's atmosphere is excellent. It's tense, lonely, cinematic, and the trophy list is very fair. Most trophies are tied to story progression and collectibles. Just make sure you explore every area carefully so you don't miss logs or hidden objects. The whole platinum will take you about 8 to 12 hours, and it's one of those games you'll think about after you finish. I do recommend using a guide to avoid a second playthrough, because some of the collectibles are a little bit hidden. Alright, we're halfway through. If you're enjoying this so far, hit that like button. It helps more than you think. And tell me down in the comments which of these platinums you've already got, or which one's next on your hit list. Let's get into the big ones. These top 5 are the ones that will actually impress other trophy hunters. Number 5 is Ratchet Clank Rift Apart. This game is a showcase for the PS5. Instant loading between dimensions, gorgeous visuals, and some of the most fun weapons in any game. The platinum is super approachable. Play on any difficulty, grab all the collectibles, and keep an eye on the Extinction Event trophy early so you don't lock yourself out. Most players get this platinum in 10 to 12 hours, and it's one of those that feels like a proper AAA achievement. At number 4, we have the freebie that comes with every PS5, Astro's Playroom, and also Astro Bot, which is the sort of the sequel to this game as well, which I won't include in the list, but you can go ahead and add that to yours. Don't underestimate this one. It's more than a tech demo. It's a legit platformer packed with nostalgia and clever little nods to PlayStation's history. The platinum is quick. It's like 4 to 6 hours, but it's really satisfying. You'll collect artifacts, solve light platforming challenges, and do time trials where you only need bronze medals. It's short, sweet, and a must-play for anyone starting out trophy hunting, and it's also a great starter game for kids. At number 3 is Stray. This is one of the most talked about indie games in years. You play as a cat exploring a cyberpunk city full of robots and secrets. Platinum is straightforward: collect memories, complete the story, and do a couple of cleanup trophies. The hardest one is a speedrun trophy where you beat the game in under 2 hours, but once you know the path, it's really manageable. Expect 8 to 10 hours total to get everything. At number 2 is Solar Ash. This game is gorgeous. Fast, fluid traversal, big colorful bosses, and a world that feels alive. The platinum is all about mastering your movement and exploring everything, not punishing combat. It's longer than some of the other games on this list, but still doable in 12 to 15 hours and never overstays its welcome. And finally, number 1, Spiritfarer. This game is beautiful, heartfelt, and probably the most meaningful platinum you'll ever earn. You'll spend your time upgrading your ship, helping spirits pass on, and building relationships. There's no difficulty wall here, just time investment, about 40 to 50 hours. But it never feels like a grind. When that platinum pops, it feels like an emotional payoff, not just another checklist. And there you have it, the top 10 easiest PS5 Platinums that still earn respect. Which one are you going after next? Let me know in the comments. I might even make a full guide on the most requested one. Hit like if this helped you plan your next hunt, subscribe if you want more trophy lists and tips, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next drop. Thanks for watching Hype Zone Gaming. Now go pop some trophies and flex that platinum count.